Hello, welcome to Val's Crafty Creations. Today I'll be sharing with you a swap that I'll be sending off to Sunshine Honeybee, and at the same time I thought I'd go ahead and participate in her birthday challenge giveaway that she had going on. Back in October I was searching around my craft room for some of my Dollar Tree birthday stickers to make a card for my son, and I just couldn't find them. I looked everywhere. So I gave up and went off and created something else from what I could find. And in November, I believe it was Thanksgiving weekend, I was clearing up some of those piles in my craft area, and I came across the food container, my birthday stickers. And on top of it was two pieces of paper. I usually write out all my swap information on the leftover parts of the labels from mailing out swaps, and I signed up for these two swaps, the birthday embellishments where you create 8 embellishments, and also the birthday bag topper swap, and where you create 4 bag toppers. So I never sent those out, never received anything from my swap partners, so that got me thinking I should put on my list of goals for the year coming up to finish up any unfinished swaps. My swap partner for the birthday bag toppers was Sunshine Honeybee. And about the same time I noticed her birthday challenge videos, so I was checking those out. I have loaded up my box here with all the little goodies and everything for the challenge and for the bag toppers. So I'll share that with you in just a minute. Paper pad for its Memery explosion box I picked up at Michael's. I noticed it online, and then I went to the store and I was able to find a few of the pieces, banner pieces, and the paper clips and the doilies. And then when Donna was doing one of her sales, I was able to pick up a second pack of the banners, but the little die cut pack, I used quite a few of those. And you can see all my scraps, and then I incorporated just the little dots from Dollar Tree. And as I was making up a birthday card, I went ahead and pulled out my birthday stamp, started punching out a bunch of circles and then trying to layer everything and figure it all out. I ended up using a lot of the new supplies that I had picked up the last couple of months, and then my new favorite scallop circle dies, and then I ended up deciding to paint the Suns haul from Walmart in December, the first part of December. I picked up the little buttons, the little bug eyes, and so I used the bee from there, so those worked out. And then from my scrapbook.com haul, I had picked up the little flower, garden party clay bits. Stopped at Walmart. I got the die cut shapes, so I ended up using the cake from there. Found some seed beads to go along with the flowers, and I remembered I had picked up the little bee brads from Spectrum Art Creations on one of my orders, so those worked out. And one of my Dollar Tree hauls, I had picked up this die, but I believe I forgot to share it. It got stuck down in the basket, and so I ended up using that. And then this was a little cut apart that I had received in a swap, and so I cut the bottom off of that to use the words. And so for my shaker, I remembered that I had this snow globe one from My Favorite Things, and I was on a kick for a while where I was buying the dies and then all the little domes that go with it. So I really like using those when I need to make up a shaker. So I think that's everything there. Let's move this off to the side, and we'll open this box here and I'll share with you what I end up creating. So I started to pack it all up to make sure that it was going to fit in here. So I decided to share one of the packs of the cupcake stickers from Dollar Tree. Hopefully she will want to use those in a project. And then you'll see also in the haul 1st of December from Walmart, I got another pack of these birthday girl stickers, so I'll be including those. And I found a journaling card in my Valentine's stash, and it so the wording was on either side, a top and bottom, and so I thought that was really cute to say, I think you're the bee's knees, and then here's the birthday cake. So, and then just happy birthday to you, and I wrote her a message. Here's where I stamped out the image, just threw a few stickers on there, die cuts from the explosion box kit, so those worked out perfect there. And this is paper from the kit, and a bow. When I was at Michael's, it worked out perfect to get this little bee charm. When I saw that online and I knew I would be going to the store, I was just really crossing my fingers that that'd still be available, and I just really wanted to include that for her, so I'm glad that they were. One of these mechanical pencils that I picked up at Dollar Tree one time. It's got the little rainbows on it. I just thought that was cute. And it's because it's all kind of a rainbow theme. And then here are the three suns. They were either just kind of dull on the back, or just the paint wasn't covering the shape very well. And so then I used my E6000 after cutting off the back of the buttons, and so I just kind of positioned them in three different kind of locations. I was really looking for these wood shapes that are bumblebees, and when they were sold out and there happened to just be the three sunshines, I thought, well, that's perfect. I would just do a trio of ornaments that she could hang on her tree. And then I kept trying to figure out how to include a shaker element, and that just wasn't working out. So then I came up with this here. So I used the black ribbon that I had found at Dollar Tree. That was perfect. I was actually hoping to find a second spool. That way I could include a spool for her. The honeycomb themed fabric from Michael's. That was really a lucky find. I went ahead and washed it, and I'm going to iron it and trim up the ends. So we have that here, and we were to include a way to hang it, so I folded over the ribbon and stuck an eyelet there, and some of the twine off the card from Jelly Bean, and I just used my A6000 and I pressed it. So I think it's neat, just kind of an extra thing. I had purchased them and I wanted to go ahead and make those, so that took a little bit longer because I wanted to do a nice job with the painting. And then here is my ornament, and I thought that I'd go ahead and stick it in the CD sleeve, the largest thing I could find to stick it in. Dome, little bees flying around, and some my little cloud dies. That worked out great because the background was just a little plain, so die cut a few of those, and you can see the flowers shaking around in there, and the seed bead. Some of my little Michael's flowers here, making a little cluster. Oh, and here's where I cut off from the little cut apart. And be happy. Yellow sequins, those in the center with white Nouveau drops. For the backing, I used the turquoise glitter paper that I had just got from Cricut.com, and so yeah, I hope she likes it. Oh, and of course the other bees are looking that way, and I wanted a bee that was looking this way towards the Be Happy. So yep, and the little die from Dollar Tree, I didn't have leaves on the stems, so I kind of drew those in, and yep, and then the background of this is the little textured paper that I had picked up from Michael's, the adhesive on the back. So I've been trying to use that up in my projects. So that worked out just the right size. So that's my little ornament that I'll be sending off to Nicole, and incorporate the shaker and the bees. So there's that. And the last thing here, bag toppers, and just layered up different die cuts and papers, and I have it on just a white backer here, and I thought I'd include a paper clip for each one that she could clip over the bag. And I have included 4 small glassine bags, and so the first one here, you can see just all the different layers, flowers, And happy birthday here. Purples and pinks. A butterfly popped up there. And I did 2 with the scallop circles and 2 with the square. There you go. Celebrate with the birthday cake and a butterfly. A little bit of rickrack that I had in my stash. And banners and happy birthday. So I hope that she really enjoys those and is able to use those. Sending out something for her friends or family. So, and then I just have a plastic bag here. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up in some tissue. Get everything all layered up and get my fabric ironed. This is all that was left on the roll, so I'm hoping that'll be enough to tie around and tie a bow. I'm very excited that I was able to work on a couple of my goals, finish unfinished Sswap, and support my YouTube friends. So I got to thinking that we met a couple of years ago, but as I researched it, I realized we met actually 3 years ago. We were partnered up for a Valentine's themed Memory Decks card, and she was one of my first YouTube friends. So I'll go ahead and put those at the end. And also, if you've missed any of my haul videos where I picked up a lot of these bee-themed items and you want to check them out, those will be listed in the description box. I think that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and get this all finished up and out into the mail to her. I do appreciate you stopping by today. Check out what I've been working on and the VR for Sunshine Honeybee. You take care, and I'll be back as soon as I can with some other crafty projects.